Through increasing my testosterone, I've been able to regain something that I and many other young men have lost: our ambition. Our ambition to create, our ambition to build, our ambition to be creative and to expand that out into the world. Before I get into this, who am I? My name is Jamil. I'm a 21-year-old young man who has regained control over my life through increasing my testosterone. And I've created a connection between testosterone and ambition. The more I practiced increasing my testosterone, the more ambitious I was to chase goals, to train harder in the gym, just to become better. And I think through this, I can help other young men also regain their ambition. And not only that, I also help young men stand up for themselves and improve their lives through testosterone optimization. So let's talk about the importance of being ambitious. As a young man, you need to have ambition to live, to feel fulfilled, and to conquer each day and the challenges that come with it. When you think of ambition, you need to think of drive. How driven are you? Is there something in your life that drives you to be better, to create? That's something that you need to think about. When you're driven, you don't ask people what choice to make. You don't go up to your siblings and ask them, hey, is this a good idea? Or seek validation from your friends. You execute and create. You make the best choice that's fitted for you, not for anyone else. You don't consider how tired or sore or how you feel. Even if you feel disappointed or upset, you still get up and go towards your goals because that's how driven you are. Nothing can take away from that. Decisive action is all you think about. And I recently started to do this. I've been increasing my testosterone for about 2 years now. And I just recently started to feel more ambitious again toward training, working out hard, sprinting, jogging. It took a while for me to get to a point where I'm actually happy and that I found my purpose in life is to train. And I finally was able to get to that point after increasing my testosterone. So that's why I think it's really important to increase your testosterone to be ambitious. And if you guys are also interested in increasing your testosterone just to feel more fulfilled in life, I do have a course down below. I meticulously am creating this course to help better your lives. And it is a pre-sale. So if you buy it now, you lock in your price, and then the price will increase after I finish making the course. Let's talk about the benefits of ambition. You will have a more purposeful life. You will wake up knowing that you're going to attack the world and to attack all your goals. You'll be more attractive to people. When you have something going for yourself, people can sense that about you. You will have better mental health. Instead of worrying and being anxious about something, you're going to be looking forward to, say, a project, to script, to record. You'll, of course, have increased testosterone because you'll be facing challenges while you're going forward with your new ambition that you found. You turn yourself from a boy to a man. When you take responsibility and you start taking action, you become you become more responsible. You become more serious and you realize that life isn't all about games and that you have to focus sometimes. And through that focus, you grow. And of course, you become more respected by other men once they see how important something is to you or how hard you're working. So, how do we increase our ambition? As I've said, increasing testosterone. It's actually very simple to do so. You don't need a 30-minute video about how to increase it. You need to eat foods that are nutritious. You need to aim for 10,000 steps per day. You need to have adequate sunlight. It just depends on how dark you are or how light you are. And strength train. Go to the gym 3 times a week. Train in a variety of rep ranges. Just make sure it's heavy and challenging. And also, another way to increase ambition is pain. Remember a painful moment in your life, like that time when you got bullied or someone said you couldn't do something. A lot of people say you shouldn't focus on those moments, but it's those moments that power us to go harder in the gym, to go harder on that business, just to prove someone wrong. And turn your feelings off. When it comes to you wanting to be better or wanting to accomplish something, you shouldn't really listen to your feelings. Now, this may be counterintuitive that if you're not feeling your best, you aren't going to perform your best. But that's why you need to try and make sure that you optimize the way you're living. Make sure you always are at your peak performance or try to stay close to that. For example, if I know I have to train tonight, am I going to eat a whole pizza before going to the gym? No. I'm going to eat my meal prep. I'm going to stay hydrated. You need to take the steps in order to make your primary goal of the day as successful as possible. And being ambitious also increases your status. You get richer, probably help you find a wife or a partner, etc. Now that we know how to increase our ambition, how do we find our ambition? And I don't know if you guys heard this term before, but it's from a Japanese philosophy called ikigai, which is the reason you're alive. In other words, your purpose. So, how do you find your purpose in life? Well, think about something you obsess over. What's something you can do so effortlessly that you can't even call it work? And to get to that point, think about the games you play, or if you don't play games, the sports you play, your role models, and any movies you love. And not just movies that you used to watch, and then, oh, you think, oh, that was a good movie. Like movies that you see and you genuinely enjoy it. And with this, it's going to take a while. It took me a long time to realize that my purpose is to train hard, is to be uncomfortable. When I lived most of my life being comfortable, my purpose was actually to be uncomfortable. And the reason it's my purpose is because I don't like being comfortable. Anything, all the bad things that have happened to me that I wasn't prepared to handle is because I was comfortable. And I guess my purpose helps me be stronger and to face life. And that see how strong that is, how important it is to me. You need to find something like that for you. And even if it takes a while, it's fine. Just keep going until you get to something that feels right for you. So let's go over an action plan. Now grab a piece of paper or open up your notes app and write out all the hobbies you enjoy doing or something you frequently research. And eliminate after you've written down your hobbies and things you like to research, eliminate the ones that you feel is a chore. That sometimes you do it, maybe every once in a while you get a thought about it. If Let's eliminate those. Those are not the ones that you want to focus on. Out of the remaining options, which one are you most excited to do? And you see yourself doing in 6 months. This is one you typically are doing every day and you enjoy doing it. And you can't see yourself not doing it within months from now. And another way, or something else that you really need to understand, is to emotionally detach yourself from distractions. One of the most valuable sources or assets to us is our time, but also our energy. When you emotionally attach yourself to social media, for example, and you get worked up over the slightest things, that's energy. That's time you're wasting. Emotionally detach yourself from all that. You don't need to be expending your resources on things that are so invaluable. And once you emotionally detach yourself from all those distractions, you're left with more energy and more time to focus on your ambition. that you're going to find after watching this video. Yeah, that was basically it. I really hope this helps you guys. Share it to someone that needs it and really go in on finding your ambition. Once you find it, your whole life will change. You'll look forward to waking up. You look forward to the next day. And if your ambition has to do something with going to college, then let that be part of your ambition. Be excited to go to class and learn and study. If it's not with college, be excited to research about it on your own time. Let that be your life. It's fun, and that's the importance of purpose is for it to be fun. Don't let other people sway you. All right, this is your life. You have to do what's right for you.